Since a chocolate bar melted in my backpack last summer, I only use the front, smaller pocket.
Bryan, you can clean that out, Bryan. You don't have to just leave it in. Okay, so, hi. BDMD here, and today we're going to be playing The Adventure of Bryan Scott. I'm laughing because I've just come off of come off the game and clicked stop recording, but actually clicked start recording because I did the whole game with all the chat and everything, and I didn't actually record it. So this won't be my first time playing it, but I'll try and recreate those moments for us. Anyway, so Adventures of Bryan Scott. It's on Kickstarter at the moment. It's from some really cool people. They were involved with Deponia, which is another, point-and-click adventure game, which is just a fantastic franchise. Really, really funny, quirky puzzles. Some puzzles that are just like utter trolls as well, though. Like there's one, I think, in the third Deponia where you have to like combine these things to make these animals, and like there's like, I don't know, like 1,000 different combinations or something. And to get an achievement to platinum the game, you have to do every single one. I did not bother. I didn't do it. I'm not going to lie to you. But great game. Really, really awesome game. Very funny. Great music. Great comedy. All the stuff. Really, really good. So I'm very hopeful and trusting that this game is going to be boss. That's why I've already backed it on Kickstarter, which you can see me scrolling through now. So these guys here, these handsome crew, they made the game. I see, yeah, Deponia, etc. So in good hands. And you've also got backing from Charles Cecil, who is Revolution Software. So Broken Sword, all those games. You got Rolf Saxon, sorry. He's the voice actor who was George Stobbart from Broken Sword, kind of like a big deal in the point-and-click world. So yeah, without further ado, so this is The Adventures of Bryan Scott. Just gonna get back here. I'm actually recording this time. Oh God, that is something that I'm never gonna want to do again. So, new game. God, I'm such an idiot. So,
I was never much of an adventurer. Besides, what even is an adventure? Maybe it's the moment when we stop being afraid of something, dare something new. Or maybe it's the moment when we're forced to abandon the old and take new steps. I'll tell you about an adventure I did have. It's linked to many of my memories. Memories of foreign lands, dangers, love, and a small package that was to change my life completely.
So similar to the Broken Sword kind of intro in terms of the wording. I love it. It's giving me some harsh nostalgia. The Adventures of Bryan Scott. Interesting spelling of Bryan. Bryan. 24 hours before. Okay. Sorry, I'm playing with it. Stop that.
As was announced earlier this week, the pharmaceutical company
So it's all hand drawn and then coloured after. It's a beautiful art style.
There was a lot to celebrate tonight. The new job, the new apartment. A few minutes ago, the last of my friends had left and responsibly handed me another job. Cleanup crew chief. I'm dog-tired, and all I really want to do is go to bed. Time to put things in order.
Right, that is not cool.
Almost forgot.
If you got friends around,
I
you
promised
always
my
help
neighbor
tidy up
Rachel,
after a party.
who was out of town, that I'd take care of her pet.
Okay.
She gave me a bag of food, and I know I put it here somewhere.
Okay, so...
While I was looking for the food, I noticed the terrarium lid was not resting properly on the tank. Carefully,
that little piano
I
and like
searched the
harp
terrarium
noise,
for Rachel's
that's very
little
Broken
lizard,
Sword.
but it's definitely not in there.
Okay, lizard's gone.
Crap.
We need to find
Looks
lizards.
like somebody put their drink there tonight. That would also explain why the lid is crooked. I gotta catch that lizard somehow.
Why was someone messing around with my terrarium? Hello, there you are, cheeky thing. Katana on the roof. What?
A gift from my father for my 18th birthday.
Utterly irresponsible.
I think he was trying to get me
a terrible
interested in
gift for an
history and
18-year-old.
archaeology at the time.
I remember a friend of mine when I was about 10 years ago, I don't know. He had a katana, and we used to go in his garden, and like he'd throw an apple, and I'd pull the katana out and try and slice the apple in half. Looking back, I could have killed him if I'd had like bad control of the blade. Luckily, I'm a badass with a sword, so obviously cut them motherfuckers in half. That's not a story I'm trying to tell to seem cool, because it's remotely nowhere near being cool. But it's a memory, and I'm sharing it with you. So, you know, answer in the comments below if you think I'm a prick.
The
Oh
bag
God,
of
don't
food
do that.
Rachel
Why would I
gave me.
invite that on the
Attached to it
internet?
is a small note that says, "Feed twice a day. Thank you and see you soon, Rachel."
Right, thank you, Raquel. Right, so wait for him to stop. Thank you. Classic point and click is you have to click fucking everything. So if you're new to point and click adventure games, all you have to do, as I say, is make sure you look at everything, touch everything,
I agreed
and
to play
sniff everything.
keeper in Rachel's absence. I still don't understand how you can call your lizard Hans.
Hans. It's like Hans Gruber from Die Hard. Die Hard. We've got a plastic bottle. Well, yeah, we've got to tidy up
The
first.
party has left its mark.
Objective number 1.
Time to clean
Tidy
up.
It can't have been that hardcore a party if you've got what is clearly a water bottle and 1 bag of crisps. Can we play the drums?
My brother's drums. It meant a lot to me that he was here tonight.
Oh, that's nice.
Ever since he gave up the drums, preferring to lift weights every day, they've been sitting around my house.
I know that poster.
One of those 2D point-and-click adventure games from the 90s. I loved it
Sword,
as a
Shadow
kid.
the Templar. A very good game. Love it as an adult, Brian. You can replay that. Director's cut as well. Try do both
My father
versions.
and I on one of the many expeditions he'd taken me on. I always felt sick in the off-road vehicle, so he gave me pretzel sticks during the
That's
rides.
cute. That's very cute. Also, really cool that you went to go on adventuring with your dad when you were a kid.
Better not.
Get out of the window. Nah, it's probably a bad idea.
Me as a kid, face smeared with my favorite chocolate pudding.
I love the little musical interludes.
A guitar solo in a jogging suit. Sure, forget it.
Ah, what? Come on, mate. You can't not. If you've got your guitar out, you want to play it. Let's be honest. If it's around and you've had your friends around, you've definitely been, I don't know, doing Stairway to Heaven or something. What have we got? Pet food. Oh, I just did that automatically. Just went over there and got it, didn't I? Lizard's there. Right, let's have a look in the sofa.
Aside from a few crumpled chips, the sitting area looks surprisingly clean in spite of the party. There's a hair tie stuck in between the cushions. Presumably someone lost it there tonight.
You'd think they'd realise. Okay, so... just try and pick it up. Just try and pick the lizard up.
All of a sudden, I see the lizard sitting on the edge of the laundry basket. Gotcha.
Let's go. Ah,
Not a chance. As soon as I approach it, it disappears again. How do I catch you?
But the art style, the music, the quality is really high.
The drawer is filled with old computer game magazines.
This is I love
My carpet
point-and-click
knife.
games.
Making bread rolls, shaving. The possibilities are endless.
Carpet. Oh yeah, the box cutter. I call that a box. Oh, it is a carpet. I don't know. I've never laid a carpet in my life. Wouldn't know how to start.
I don't have anything to do on the computer right now.
Okay. So we need to make a trap.
My first impulse
Let's
is
cut
to
some stuff
dismiss the
open.
idea. But then I realized that the bottle would make an excellent trap. Carefully, I cut open one end, though not completely, to create a sort of flap mechanism. The bottle now has a large enough opening so that the lizard can easily get inside. But I still need some kind of release mechanism. Maybe, somehow, I can replicate the mechanism of a conventional mouse
Hair
trap.
tie. Let's do it. Hair tie. Boom.
I attach the hair tie
MacGyver
to
in
the
the
screw top
absolute
of the
shit
bottle.
out of this.
Okay. With the hair tie, I can create tension. But what do I attach it to?
We've checked all the drawers. Close that. That is a trip hazard, Brian. Can we go in the hallway? Is there anything in the hallway? And the boxes. He's back.
I can't just let the lizard...
No, okay. He's not going anywhere.
I
Oh, the
searched
window's
through
open.
the
there.
boxes,
That's-
but
close
can't
the window.
find anything useful.
Because the first thing to do is definitely close the window because he could scarp her. And then, mate, he's gone. He is absolutely gone. Drums, photos, TV.
My TV with 8K resolution. Sharper than the katana
Brian.
hanging from the ceiling above.
Good Christ. 8K. That's a big screen as well. Brian's rolling in it. Brian is absolutely rolling in it, guys.
Carefully, I searched through the laundry basket, hoping to find the lizard. While rummaging through the dirty clothes, a small safety pin catches my eye. I wonder how it got there.
These safety pins. So that could be...
I attach the safety pin to one end of the
Nice.
bottle first,
Nice.
and then add tension to the hair tie by connecting the two. Now I have a working release mechanism.
Yes. Put some reptile
First,
food in there.
I had to open the packaging. The last time...
Okay. Wait, what did you say?
Ingredients. First,
It skips everything. Just what did you say?
I had to open the packaging.
But what happened the last time? Okay, so never skip the dialogue accidentally, because you'll not be able to find out what they said.
Look at that. I opened the package with the carpet knife.
Look at
The smell that
that.
wafted toward me after opening that bag was disgusting.
What was it
The
made of?
reptile food.
No, I don't know.
That
Lots of
might
shit.
work. I'll put some of the food on the
The
pointy
text
end of
goes
the
right to
safety
the edge
pin.
of the screen. That's
Now I
really
have a
stressing me out.
perfect lure.
Okay, perfect lure. Perfect lure. Everything's in place. So we just need to put it...
This does not make sense.
I can't... Just catch it? Oh.
Carefully, I place my homemade trap on the floor behind the
Is it
sofa.
going to work?
Come on, little one. I know you're hungry.
The music is so cute. I really like it.
And sure enough, lured by the food, the lizard
It said something
crawls
on the
into the bottle
Kickstarter about
and
the music. I
triggers the
haven't actually read
mechanism
it
as
yet. I
touches
need
the safety
to.
pin.
I just basically saw it. Saw
Yeah.
that Charles Cecil backed it, and then Rolf Saxon was involved. If they get to their stretch goal, because you won't have Rolf Saxon doing a voiceover unless they get to like X, Y, Z of euros, I forget. But I don't think they're far off. I think they need like $3,000 or something, because it's not actually
Carefully, I pick up
100%
the
funded
trap
yet.
with the lizard
So
inside.
hopefully, if anyone's watching this that has a spare €15 or 15 quid, just back it, because it's going to be good, definitely. If Deponia people are behind it, like, the quality of Deponia is fantastic in terms of puzzles, in terms of narrative, design. Sorry, well worth playing. So it's definitely there's good hands, mate. Good hands. So I'm just hoping it'll get funded. It's like 90% of the way
I
there.
Better not tell
And also
Rachel
they've got
about
these
this.
stretch goals where like you can have your name in the game on like a counter scratched in, or hello, just come in, rude, or you can get your
Hey,
name in an
can't you
archaeologist
things at
book.
least
Or there's
knock?
some other ones like little stretch
They
goals.
call them express
Not stretch goals,
package
sorry.
drones. Gone
Add-ons
is the
that you can
charm
do
of
to
a
be in the
flesh and
game,
blood
which is
parcel
really cool. I'd
delivery.
love to be in a game. I'd absolutely cream my knickers to be in a game. Probably cut that bit
Although I
out.
wasn't expecting an order, the drone had delivered a small package.
Small package. Cut it open immediately.
Inside the package was a small red data storage device.
That's
and
a
a
USB
small
stick to you and I.
leather-covered book. Nothing
Is
else.
USB stick copyrighted? You're not allowed to say it. Pop that in the computer. He's got a full keyboard there. Right. Oh, he's the one that does the music. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, ja. Love it. It's giving me a lot of nostalgia. A lot of very happy memories.
No sooner had I started the computer than the living room
Okay.
fuse blew. Oh, not again.
not
Apparently, the circuit is overloaded.
Okay. Apparently, that's what happens when you blow a fuse. It's an overloaded circuitry. A fuse is gone. It's to protect the
My
whole
Ultra
system.
Cleaner 5000.
All
made
the mod
in
cons.
Germany.
Christ. Sturdy German workmanship.
My brother Peter and me. I love you, Peter.
Ah, Brian, you're a softie. What we got here? Oh, a smartphone. A smartphone. Fuse box. Ah, yes. Click.
I reset the brake.
So something triggered it off.
Pair of sneakers I bought in New York a few years ago.
The sound of that vacuum cleaner is making me really relaxed and very chilled out. Backpack.
Old but still usable. My backpack. Since a chocolate bar melted in my backpack last summer, I only used the front, smaller pocket.
Brian, you can clean that out, Brian. You don't
Lots
have
of
to just
addresses,
leave it in.
phone numbers,
You
fast
can clean
food
the I mean,
flyers.
it would be
This
difficult,
Greek one
but-
with his gyros.
Oh my god, gyros.
Unbeatable.
I love gyros. Gyros are literally... If you've
Lots
never
of
had a gyro
addresses, phone numbers,
and you
fast food
want
flyers.
to eat some food, get a gyro because they are genuinely
Lots of it.
super, super tasty. Lou rules.
Nothing in life really works without rules.
There's a street van in my town who do pork gyros, and they are genuinely just I think I can order some. I'm going to order some pork gyros. I'm definitely going to do that. 100%. I'm salivating. I can't do it. I could do it. I'm going to do it right now. Okay, I'm going to do it right now. So I'm going to pause. I'm going to pause this. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, I'm back. Yeah. Okay, cool. We've sorted the fuse out. We'll go again, and very quick, but
Oh, no.
it just skips. I remember back in the day, because I'm old, the when you're playing a point and click adventure game, you have to, like, if you want to leave the scene, you leave to exit the scene, and they walk so fucking slowly. So that is very pleasing. Quality of life little thing there, where you can't run though. He's just gonna walk. Isn't he hench as shit though? He's built like an upside down triangle. Look at those shoulders. Bloody hell.
I reset the breaker for the lift.
Okay, so we need to reduce the power draw from the front room. So the amplifier window, that's not gonna, it can't turn any more lights off. Can't turn that fat. But the 8K telly, that's what's going to be doing it. Bloody 8K TV. Look at that cable management. That is awful, Brian. 8K TV and you've just got a dangling wire there. Honestly. Also, you can turn it off with a remote, surely. I'm only pissy about his 8K TV because I'm jealous. Not going to lie to you.
Let's see.
Not going to lie
There's
to you.
tons of files on the data storage. Photos of excavation sites, marked location on map sections, and lots of selfies of a young woman. My father would have been very interested in these documents, but I got no idea. I should call Uncle Henry and ask him what these files on the data storage device mean. Of course, I did not save Uncle Henry's number. Somewhere there should still be a piece of paper where I wrote it down.
Just shout out the window. Shout out the window, mate. Henry!
Better not.
Fine. Well, hold on. We checked all the drawers, haven't we? Did we? Yeah, we did. We checked all the drawers. Boxes?
I searched through the boxes, but
Nothing useful. Right. Oh, pinboard. There's
lots of addresses.
Oh yeah, he said there was addresses.
There it is.
Uncle Henry's number!
Uncle Henry's number.
We can have that. I don't know why I shouted that so loud. Just excited.
Uncle Henry? This is Brian. You still awake?
Brian, do you know how late it is?
He's not blinking.
Well, I couldn't sleep anyway because your aunt is snoring like a
Oh,
sawmill
thank God.
again.
Okay.
How are you?
Thank you.
Yeah, it's getting genuinely a
I'm
bit
doing very
terrible
well here,
there.
but I do miss
Just like
Mom and
a-
Peter.
Your mom told me about your new apartment and new job. Congratulations.
Thank
How
you.
are things going with the women?
Really?
There was this
There
one
is no
girl.
woman.
What was her name?
Now it was time
He's
to
not
change
He's
the
not blinked
subject.
again though, is he?
Rachel.
I didn't notice.
Uncle Henry. Her name is Rachel.
How often does he
but
blink?
We're just good friends.
That's right, Rachel.
Me and Rachel, just good
Sweet
friends.
thing,
I'm just
that
looking after
kid.
her lizard.
What is the real reason you called
That's
me?
not a
This
euphemism.
may sound
No, no.
strange, but remember how Father used to tell us about the treasure of the Queen of Sheba?
But of course, your father was practically obsessed with finding this treasure.
Is that on the
I
USB
often
stick?
helped
I
him
can't
plan his
remember.
expeditions.
Well, you're not going to believe what happened to me today. Someone sent me a diary
USB
and a
stick.
data storage device
USB
on which
stick.
are place markers of excavation
Maybe it is
sites
called.
in
It is a
Exeter,
data
the
storage
city
device,
where,
but
according
stop
to legend,
talking
the Queen
over
of Sheba
Brian.
once had her kingdom.
Dungeon.
Sounds
Shush.
interesting.
Sorry,
Where the
audience.
package came from.
Sorry,
I would
everyone.
have to take a look at the data myself.
I'd
Then I could
understand
say
if you
more
left
about
now.
Okay, I'm on my way.
I didn't catch any of that. Sorry. I did. I know. I did catch it. Did I actually look at the
Initials
diary?
K. April 14. Exploring a cave 10 kilometers from the village. 1 Kings chapter 10. And when the Queen of Sheba heard of the fame of Solomon concerning the name of the Lord, she came to prove him with hard questions.
Hard question.
And she came to Jerusalem with a very great train, with camels that bore spices, and very much gold and precious stone.
Just that picture of
treasure
Ozzy
of the Queen
Osbourne
of Sheba.
singing Crazy Train going through the
My
desert.
father used to tell my brother and me about that. My father searched
Just
for
stare-
this treasure
who's he
for
talking
many,
to?
many years. Whoever
Ryan,
owns
there's
this
no one here.
diary is also looking for the treasure.
He's just staring at the wall. Just staring at the wall, Brian. I'm not taking the piss out of the game. It just made me chuckle that he is just staring at a wall saying all that. The game, I love the game. I do enjoy this game very much. So we phoned our uncle. What we doing now? We've done the thing. Oh, we want to go to our uncle's, don't we? Yeah. Need your shoes on, mate.
Yeah,
Those
it's
shoes are
getting
pretty
late,
cool.
but I need to know what Uncle Henry's going to say about the data storage in the diary.
USB stick. USB stick. Hello?
Good evening, Mr. Scott. Please don't make any sudden moves, or I would be forced
He's
to
got
use my
PlayStation
gun.
icons on his
This
face.
guy is not kidding.
He's not. He's got a gun,
Many
mate.
years ago, when I was helping my dad on an excavation in South Africa, a security guard also threatened us with a gun because he mistook us for grave robbers. Right now, all I remember is Dad's remarkable calmness and somehow getting us out of that situation.
If you cooperate, nothing will happen to you. Would you have a little something for me to eat? I came from Germany and I'm insanely hungry.
Hand over a special snack or some chips. Well, antagonize the guy with a gun? Yeah. I got this.
The apple never falls far from the tree, Mr. Scott. I see in you the same character traits that your father once had. Brave, but also reckless.
That would
You
sum up
knew my
those
father?
actions.
How did you know my father? Where did you know my father?
Easy, Mr. Scott. Remember which one of us is holding the gun.
Kind of hard to
There was
forget.
little point in fighting a handgun with words.
Oh, Mr. Scott, before I bore you further, let me get to the real reason for my visit. I'll be brief. We have a job for you. Find Kate Williams. We lost her in the Middle East just as she was about to find the crucial clue to the treasury of the Queen of Sheba.
Apparently, the killer is also looking for the treasure. Listen, all I know is that my father searched for the Queen of Sheba's treasure for many, many years. I don't know this Kate Williams at all. And why would you think I could find her?
Because she sent a package to you a few days ago,
I mean,
Mr. Scott.
it's
All
literally
of a
just
sudden, it
arrived.
clicked. The initials on the diary, K and W.
We could have given our men on site the job of preventing this from happening, but we want Miss Williams to believe you are on her side.
Oh my god, we're going to be a double
Slowly, it all
agent.
began to make sense.
Cool.
Okay, let me guess.
Okay.
I only get to stay alive if I get on a plane to Ethiopia with you to help find a woman I don't even know.
Precise, Mr. Scott, precise.
Precise.
I can still remember that evening very clearly. Everyone knows the
That's a
moment
cool
when you're
shot.
actually just
I like that.
waiting to wake up from a bad dream. No such luck. The gun in the killer's hand, his cold stare, my racing pulse, it was all real. When I boarded that plane back then, I crossed the threshold into a new world. My old life was over, and I was starting on a journey into the unknown.
It's a pretty sick outro. That's made me a bit hyped up for the game for sure. Hey, yeah, so that is the adventure of Bryan Scott, or the adventures of Bryan Scott. Great animation, great design, interesting little puzzles there. It's going to be good. Definitely, if you like to look at that, go download the demo yourself. It's on Steam. I think it's also... Is it on other places? I think you can get it on itch.io as well, I think. If not, just Google it. Voice actors Rolf Saxon, yes! They're right at 90% currently at the time of recording. So if you did enjoy it and you want to try it out yourself or go have a look on their Kickstarter, as there's loads of really cool extras you can do if you have the money. Fair enough if you don't. But I think the game itself costs like less than 20 euros, less than 20 quid. So it's supporting in sort of independent developers. Yeah, so thank you very much for hanging out with me. I'll see you guys soon. It's my father whom I owe my love of point-and-click games. That's so really nice. I'm going to just exit through this. Boom. Oh, it takes you straight to the page. Oh, back us on Kickstarter now. Nice one. Cool. So, yes. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. That concludes our video gaming today. I'm rambling. Find me on Twitch if you want to. Very Dungeon Much Dragon, or you're already on my YouTube, so you don't need to go anywhere else. Yeah, I'm really awkward. I don't know how to end this stuff yet. So, bye. See ya. Bye.